So, tools and techniques. Meeting preparation checklist is a lifesaver. Again, as you're gaining more experience, it will take you less time to produce those. The 6 questions are great to use for preparing your meeting preparation checklist. You're creating your agenda. In the beginning of the meeting, you're going to be co-creating ground rules for your space. Now, if this is the team that you are working with on a regular basis, you will probably create ground rules that will apply to most of your meetings. When you're invited to facilitate a standalone meeting, you will need to do it in the beginning of every session. So what kind of ground rules am I talking about? It might be something as simple as, hey, let's promise to each other to not multitask. I promise that I am not going to be working on something else. I'm with you for 60 minutes. I give you the gift of my full attention. Are you willing to do the same? This is your agreement from everybody. And it can be something as super important as when we have a round the room, round robin discussion, we agree that a person who shared their opinion is not going to start sharing again till everyone got to contribute. You're going to be managing the energy and the time. Nobody's surprised about the time management component. People are very surprised about the energy. What the heck is this? How do I do this? You need to be super aware of where the group is energy-wise. Are people getting tired? Are people getting bored? Are you losing them? Did everybody turn off their video? Are people starting to take breaks because you didn't give them breaks? Be aware of that, right? And there are natural energy slumps, like after lunch, for example. And those are the moments when you need to do an icebreaker, when you need to invite people to engage in physical activity, a break for an exercise, a break for a breathing exercise, or let's all stand up and do something together. So just be creative and be aware that this is hard on people. Many people on Zoom all day long. So have compassion for them and for yourself. Facilitators tired too. Facilitators need something fun and creative as well, right? You are going to have people in your meetings that are not always going to cooperate with you, right? And as a facilitator, that's just kind of part of facilitator life. Be at peace with that and have tools and plans on how to address that. So let's say you have a person who's been totally disruptive and negative in your meeting. Anything that's been brought up, any ideas that are being brought up, no, it will not work. No, this will not work. Interrupting, talking over people, you know the type. You've seen him or her many, many times in your meetings. So there are various techniques for addressing this, right? One technique is to simply say, hey, so here is our desired outcome. Let's go back to what we're trying to accomplish here, right? Is our current movement serving us? Is it helping us to achieve our desired outcome? For many people, just a general reminder like that might work. For some people, it doesn't. You might need to actually ask the person, like, hey, would you be willing to give a chance to those ideas? I hear you, you have 20 years experience, you think that this is not going to work, but give them the benefit of the doubt, right? If this doesn't work, you might need to take a break in the meeting and approach the person individually and invite them to help you. Say, look, this is what we're trying to accomplish. Are you willing to help me out? Right? Please let others contribute. Please don't tell them that their ideas are not going to work. Right? Facilitation tools. As we already mentioned, you will choose your platforms, your voting tools, collaboration tools. You're also going to be using facilitation techniques, brainstorming, you're going to be building consensus, you're going to be using icebreakers. Boosting interactivity and engagement, that's the holy grail.